Hello, this is Dr. Anthony Festmeyer, and this lesson we're going to learn how to play a shuffle blues in the key of A. Now, first of all, let's go ahead and define what a shuffle is. A shuffle is a particular feel that is used in the blues, it's used in rock, it's used in country music, and it has an underlying division of the beat of a triplet. So we could write this in 4/4 time. We could write this in another meter called 12/8. We're going to focus on the 4/4 time. We feel that beat 1, 2, 3, 4 lining up with the quarter note. But the underlying feel of the beat, what we call the subdivision, is a 3-note grouping called a triplet. And we count that as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Now, within that feel, we often get a rhythm that hits on 1 and hits on the So instead of 1 and it's 1 So we get this in the measure 1, 2, 3, 4 Now, often we hear that on the bass, that particular rhythm on a single note. That's a common bass line for a shuffle feel, and that will work along with what we're going to do today. Now, it is not uncommon for these rhythms to be written as eighth notes and not triplets. So here we have the chord notes representing each of the beats, and then we have pairs of eighth notes going along with each one of those beats. Now, if we know this is in a shuffle feel and we see those eighth notes, it's just understood that they're felt as 1, 2, 3, 4, and that the underlying subdivision of the beat is a triplet. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So what we're going to do with this is we're going to come over here to an A chord, basically just starting with an A power chord. I'm putting my first finger on E note, second fret of the D string, and then I also have that open A string. Now that's going to hit on beat 1. On beat 2, I'm going to reach up and put my third finger on an F sharp note. So I get this 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, of course, that lasts for 4 measures in a 12-bar blues in the key of A. And then next we go to the D chord. The D chord has exactly the same fingering, but I'm moving to the D string. And so I'm going to play an open D string. And then I'm going to put my first finger on an A note at the second fret of the G string. That's for beat 1. Then I reach my third finger up, just like with the A chord, but this time I hit a B note. So I get this for the D chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for 2 measures, and then I go back to the A chord for 2 more. Next, we hit that E chord for the 5 chord, coming down here to the open E string, putting my first finger at the second fret of the A, creating an E power chord, play that on beat 1, but then I add my third finger again, this time on C sharp, on beat 2. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2 measures. Then back to the 1 chord, the A chord for 2 measures. So the entire 12-bar blues in the shuffle feel is like this. Now let's hear that same shuffle feel with a backing track.